Hey guys, Mike with East Coast Lumen Outpost, and today we're going to take a look at a couple really awesome lights. I've been in search over the past few years. I've been in search of the best work light, the best light that I could use at the shop. I work on cars day in, day out, and a really important tool for me is a flashlight, and I've always been in search of like the best flashlight to use at work, and I've gone through quite a few. Over the years, I've narrowed it down, and right now the current champion is going to be the Streamlight Wedge right here. And this light, a couple things I really like about it is just how simple it is to use. It has a real nice deep carry pocket clip. It's rechargeable USB-C, and it charges up pretty quick. And the interface, like the UI, is just a quick flip of this switch right here. Turns it on, and it goes straight to 300 lumen. And this is such a good balance of brightness and runtime that 300 lumen immediate output is key. It's plenty bright enough to really do whatever I need when I'm working on a car at work. And the runtime usually lasts me 2 or 3 days until I have to charge it up. So that's one thing I really like is it's real quick, to the point, out of the pocket, turn it on, 300 lumens, and it's really, what I need at work. Now, if you're in a situation where you need some extra light, the cool thing about this switch is you hold it forward, and that gives you a momentary turbo of 1,000 lumens. I don't find that I need the 1,000 lumens very often, but it's real nice to have it. But again, that 300 lumens is just like a kind of perfect balance at work. So I've been loving this Streamlight. I've been using it since it came out. I bought it. It's probably been close to a year. It's been beaten up, dropped, everything, soaked in oil, and it's survived thus far. And this is, the one that I'm trying to find a replacement for. I would love to retire this and find something that I could use every day. One of my favorite flashlight companies for years and years has been Olight, and they came out with this light. It's called the Olight Arkfeld, and this is a contender for the perfect shop light. It's very similar to the Wedge. It has a real deep carry clip. It has a nice long runtime. This will last a couple days. Even it has, a similar type of switch. Now this switch right here, this doesn't turn it on and off. This will turn it from laser mode, which it has a nice green laser, and then flashlight mode. Now, I used this flashlight all week. I got it on Monday, and today is a Sunday, so I used it Monday through Friday at work. I left the Wedge at home, and I used exclusively this Olight because I wanted to see how it would work in the shop. And a couple things I want to go over is the UI, because this is the important part of this Olight Arkfeld flashlight, is the flashlight UI. So one click will turn it on. If you hold the button down, it will cycle through its modes. It has low, medium, and high, and that's 15 lumens, 60 lumens, and then 300 lumens. And that 300 lumen is the key. That low, medium, high mode. This is the mode that is perfect for a shop. This high mode right here. And when I turn this flashlight on, I want it to be in that high mode. I want to turn it on. It's in high mode. Turn it off. And then the next time I turn it on, I want it to go into that high mode. Now, this light also it's a turbo mode. So a double click gives you 1,000 lumens, which is, a really nice turbo mode. It's super bright. It also has moonlight, where if you hold the button down and turn it on, it will go into moonlight mode, which is, I don't know the exact, but it's probably about 1 to 2 lumens. And this moonlight mode will, this is like your emergency, don't have power supply, need the light to last for a week. This thing will last forever in moonlight mode. So, but again, that high mode is the key for work. Now, the other thing that I like about the Arkfeld over the Streamlight Wedge is it has the several different modes. It has the laser, and it has the warm white tint. The warm white tint, which is about 4,000 to 5,000 Kelvin, it's just a warmer light. But the thing about a warmer light typically is it can reveal a lot more colors than just a regular cool white tint. The Streamlight Wedge puts out about 6,500 Kelvin, which is like the real cool white. The warm white, to me, is important at work, primarily if I'm looking through like a wiring harness. It really makes the different colors of the wires pop. It's not a critical feature, but it's real nice to have a warm white light. The other cool thing about the Arkfeld is it comes in all the different colors. This Streamlight, you could only get it in like dull colors: gray, a dull camo green, or black. Something that's real nice about this Olight, especially working on a car, and especially the color that I chose is I drop the light a lot. Sometimes I'll drop the light in an engine bay and it's hard to find. And if you're looking for a black light in a dark spot in an engine bay, you might be looking for 15 or 20 minutes before you find it. It is totally different with this bright green light. This is why I chose this color. To me, this is the perfect color for a shop light. If you drop this in an engine bay, you're going to find this in 2 seconds. It's going to stick out like a sore thumb. You're going to be able to grab it. And that solves a lot of headaches. I've spent, a lot of time looking for dropped flashlights in a car, in an engine bay, and this solves that problem. This is the most important part right now of my decision. Is it going to be Olight Arkfeld, or is it going to be Streamlight Wedge? As far as it goes with the perfect shop light, what am I going to use? It comes down to this. It comes down to what I'm about to show you right now. I'm going to turn this on. This Arkfeld, the last mode it was in 300 lumen high mode. I'm going to turn it on right now and let me show you what I'm talking about. So one click will turn it on. For whatever reason, I don't know why Olight decided to do this. I wish with all my heart they didn't. And if they didn't do this, this Arkfeld would be my new shop light, my new recommendation. But for whatever reason, Olight programmed this light so that if the light sits off for more than a minute and then you turn it back on, it will not automatically turn on to high mode, to 300 lumen mode. And it just goes to that 60 lumen mode. It'll step down. And I don't know why they did that. I don't know why they wouldn't give you the option to leave it in mode memory for 300 lumen high, because that one single thing, that one flaw with this Arkfeld, it just disqualifies it from being my perfect shop light. So for now, it's still the Wedge. And let me explain. All week this week, when I would pull the Arkfeld out of my pocket to inspect something on a car, pull it out of the pocket, I would turn it on, and then I would notice that it was not in high mode. So right there, it adds like extra steps. So I would turn it on, and then I would have to hold the button down, cycle through the settings until you get to high mode. And 99% of the time, when you hold the button down to cycle through the settings, it cycles through the settings so fast that you're going to cycle through a couple times before you land on that high mode. And it just makes it just too much fidget. It's too much of a mess to just turn it on into high mode. What I want to do is pull the light out of my pocket and turn it in high mode. I don't want to have to fidget through different settings to do that. I want it automatically in high mode so that it's just one thing out of the pocket, turn it on, and go about my business doing my inspection. I don't want to pull it out of my pocket, turn it on, cycle through all the settings, wait till I get to high mode, and then go about my business. It has to be out of pocket on. Because that's not the case with this, because it has that mode memory that defaults it back into medium mode instead of high mode, it's disqualified, and that sucks. It sucks so bad because I like this light so much. I wanted it to be the shop light, but for now, it's back to the trusty Streamlight. This Streamlight is just tried. It's true. It's out of the pocket, on into high mode. You know, so simple, robust, slim, fits perfectly in the pocket. It's awesome. So this Streamlight will continue to be my work light. With that all being said, this Arkfeld has found a home because this thing is just awesome. It's such a cool shape. It's such a cool design. It's such a cool tool. This Arkfeld has become my new bedroom light. And what I need in a bedroom light, believe it or not, is I need that 60 lumen mode. When I turn it on, I want it to be not very bright, because usually I'll be laying in bed, I'll turn the light on to, clip a fingernail, to look for something real quick. I don't need 300 lumens. So this Olight has become my new permanent bedroom light. It sits on my bedside table. It actually sits next to my Olight O-Bulb MC, which is like my night light. And that's very convenient because they both use the same magnetic charger. The other cool thing about the Arkfeld that I use all the time, no joke, I use it all the time, is the laser function. I have a cat, and he goes crazy for this laser. And it's fun to sit in my bedroom and play with him with this laser, It's neat, and that's like a cool feature. It's really the only thing I'll ever use this laser for. I won't touch it, you know, I won't use it as a pointer, but I will use it to play with the cat, and it's so convenient that it's built into the light. So I guess to conclude with everything, what I was looking for was a new shop light with this Olight Arkfeld. What I found was my new permanent bedroom light, and I'm cool with that. This doesn't have to be the shop light. I wanted it to be, but it doesn't have to be. But it's the perfect, cool fidget toy, laser pointer, fun with the cat, turn on, not very bright, bedroom light is the Olight Arkfeld. Now, if Olight wants to take anything into consideration, man, I would do maybe like an Olight Arkfeld Pro that fixes that feature, that programming, something that will turn automatically on in this same form factor, something that will turn automatically into that high mode. Olight would have itself a new technician work light. And I'm damn sure there's a lot of technicians out there that would love a shop light, a work light like the Arkfeld, but it would have to have that feature, that automatic turn on into high. All right, guys, I know this was a longer one, but I hope you liked the video. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. Another thing that I want to mention is most of my lights I will buy on Amazon. I also use Sky Lumen a lot. I use Neil's Gadgets a lot, but mainly it's Amazon. My Olights I buy from OlightStore.com. They haven't asked me to mention that or anything like that, but they do these every once in a while. They'll do, it's called a flash sale, and the deals are so good on the flash sale that it can't be touched by Amazon, by anything else. Sometimes you can get really nice, big, expensive lights like that Marauder or that Piran, that right there, the Javelot Mini. This one I actually got for free. I think that's the Seeker Pro. I got that $100 light for free on Olight Store because it was a bundle. A lot of times you could catch the Olights in a bundle or just on a crazy, stupid sale on OlightStore.com. Check them out. There's nothing better than getting a bundle of flashlights from Olight Store. You know, some of them are going to be free, opening them up. It's just the best. All right, guys, thanks a lot for watching, and I will see you in the next one.